Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to ERD Stitches YouTube channel. Last time we have done the cutting video tutorial of this school bag. We have also done the part 1 of the sewing tutorial. So today we are doing the concluding part, that which is the part 2. So if you have not watched the cutting tutorial, which is part 1, and part of the sewing tutorial, which is part 2, please try to do so. Watch it first before you watch it, so that you'll be able to flow with what I'm going to explain here. And my returning subscribers, I will say thank you to you all. And those who are stopping by for the first time, please try to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos. Feel free to share my videos in any of your social media handles. So, and I have online classes on school bags and lunch bags going on. It's not expensive, it's just 2,000 naira. You will get for the school bags, you will get 6 good designs of school bag, while for lunch bags you get 10 designs of lunch bags. So without taking your time, let's get started. Okay guys, you can see I'm done sewing it. So after sewing it, I taped it round at once. Don't forget to tape your work. So now you will use it as it is like this to cut out lining for it. I've already cut out lining for my own. This is the lining. So I'm going to put it on top of my lining this way and stitch it round. So guys, I'm done sewing my lining to it. This is my lining. I'm done sewing it. By so doing, we have created pockets for this zip here. So now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to get this. Remember this, when we are cutting, remember we cut out 3 inches down. If you have watched the cutting video, you will understand this part now. So I'm notching it. I will also notch this one. So I'm going to put it right side facing each other, notch point to notch point. This is the lining for it. I'll put the lining under. I'll put it this way. Then I'm going to stitch it. I want to push it a little so that you see what I'm doing. So this is it. I'm going to sew it this way now. Okay guys, you can see I'm done sewing it. So now I'm going to raise it up and bring my lining forth this way. I'll bring this down this way. Then I'm going to sew it round. But I'm going to pad it. I'm going to pad my own. But it's optional. If you don't want to pad it, you can leave it. But I'm padding mine. I'll stitch it this way, and this way. So I'm done sewing it. This is what I have now. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I've already notched the midpoint. Just fold it this way and get your midpoint. I've notched mine. So now I'm going to pipe it with my cord. So watch what I'm going to show you. I will start my piping here, but I have to also put my closure first before I put my cord. So by the time I put my cord and sew, when I get to this point, I will use my cord to shape this part. You see it? I will use my cord to shape it. So if you cannot shape with your cord, you can shape it before you sew. So I'm going to pipe it round. When I get to this place, I will also use my cord to shape it. So guys, this is it now. I'm done piping it round. This is the closure I was talking about. So now, as it is now, I will use it to go and cut the back. I will place it on my leather, arrange it very well. When you want to trace, make sure you press here down. Make sure you press everything down. Use it to trace and cut the back. So I'm going to prepare the back now. I'm doing it off camera. If you don't know how to sew your school bag handle, watch my previous school bags. You will see the way I did it. You follow it and do, and you cut any handle of your choice. So I'm going to prepare the back, then we will continue. Okay guys, you can see I'm done with the back. I'm done preparing the back. This is the back now. So after this, the next thing is to cut out the gusset. So how do you determine your gusset? You determine your gusset by measuring round. You measure it round. Your back and your front is supposed to give you the same measurement. So you just put your tape this way and measure it round. So when I measure this my own, I got 52 inches. So that 52 inches now, you will decide how many inches that you want to be down and how many inches you want to be up. I like the down to be bigger than the, can you see it? 52 inches, see it here. Are you seeing it? I started from this point, 52 inches. So I made my down 27 inches. I made my up 25 inches. So that's 27 inches. I added 1 inch to make it 28 inches. While the 25 inches, I added 1 inch to make it 26 inches. So you decide the wideness. I've already cut out mine. This is it, together with the lining. This is for the up, together with the lining. So I want to show you the wideness I'm using. So I'm using 6 inches. It's for primary school. So you can use 7 inches depending on what you are making. So I'm using 6 inches. So this is for the down and this is the lining. I'll keep it aside. This is for the up. I cut 6 inches also. I divided it into 2 because I'm going to sew my zip clothes here. So now I'm going to sew my zipper here. So now I'm going to get my lining. This lining, I'm using it for the 2. So this is the lining I'm using. This is my lining now. So I'm going to get my zip clothes. So I'll put my zip cloth. The wrong side of my zip cloth will be facing my lining. So I bring my leather. This is the right side of my leather. It will face the right side of my zip cloth. I'll put it. You can see I left like 3/4 inch here. That is to enable me fix my zip head. So I will sew it down this way. After sewing it, I will flip it over and top stitch it. You can see I'm done top stitching it. So now I'm going to sew the second side. So I will still have to get my lining, which is this. I will place it, my zip cloth on my lining. Then I will get my leather. The right side of my leather will face the right side of my zip cloth. So I'll put it on it this way. Make sure that it's equal at this point and at this point. So I will take it to my machine and sew it. After sewing it, I'll flip it over and also top stitch on it. So guys, you can see I'm done sewing it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to fix my zip head. I'll fix the zip cloth. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew this together with the down gusset. So I'll bring it this way. This is my lining. Lining will face lining. I'll put it here this way. So I'll get the gusset. Right side will face right side. I'll put it. Make sure it is equal. Make sure it's equal. You see it? So now I'm going to sew it here. After sewing it, I will come to this side. I will bring it together this way with the lining and also sew it down. Make sure before you sew this part, after sewing here, before you sew this part, measure it and know what you have and know how many allowance you are going to use to so that after sewing it you will not have excess and you will not have less. Let it be exactly like as I have 42, 52, let it be exactly that my 52, or at worst case scenario let it be 51.5. It will still fit in. In fact, 51.5 is the best. It will fit in perfectly. So I'm going to sew it now. So you can see I'm done sewing it now. So now I'm going to move it inside this way. So I'm going to top stitch the down gusset together with the lining. I'm going to top stitch it round. So okay guys, I'm done top stitching it. This is what I have now. So the next thing is to notch it. You just bring these two joining points together. You notch. I've notched mine here and also here. I've also notched this side and this side. So I'm going to turn it to the wrong side this way. So after turning it to the wrong side, I will get my bag. So this is the front. I will put it right side facing each other. This is my midpoint. This is my midpoint. So I put it this way, midpoint to midpoint. Then I will clip it down. I will come to this side, the down part. I will also put it midpoint to midpoint. I will clip it. Then I will go to my machine now. I will arrange it and sew. You see it? If you do the right thing, everything will. Like some people always tell me that they are having excess. There is something wrong. You are not doing the right thing. If you do the right thing, nothing will be excess. There is no magic in it. There is no magic. You see it? It has entered. So I will also arrange this side. Then I will turn it to the back this way. I will get the back. I will put it midpoint to midpoint also. Midpoint to midpoint. I will also do the same thing here. Midpoint to midpoint. So I will arrange it, and you see it? By the time you do the right thing, nothing will be excess. Nothing. Everything will align. You don't need to have excess. You see it? So I'm going to sew it round this way. I will turn this way and sew it round. After sewing it round, I will tape it at once. Okay guys, this is it. Now I'm done sewing it and I've taped it round. So now I'm going to open it up. So guys, this is our school bag now. This is the outcome. This is the front. This is the gusset. So this is the base. So if you have worked to this extent, this is the back. If you have worked to this extent and you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so to support me. I don't know what you are waiting for. So support my channel, like my videos, share my videos, try to recommend my channel to your friends and families who are into bag making. They will learn one or two things from this my channel. Thank you and God bless you. I'll see you in another video.